Now, Le Chiffre? I'm not even going to go there. He is a man of mystery. His real name isn't even known.
No.
And his story has been altered slightly from what it is in the books. Did you come up with any sort of backstory of who he was? And could you share that with us if you...
Yeah, I mean, I did come up with a backstory. I have to do that every time I do something, and I will share some of it. I think he's probably an orphan. We don't know where he's from, Albania, Montenegro, somewhere. And he wasn't the biggest kid on the street, so I'm sure he had a little pocket knife, and at a certain point it landed in his own eye. So that explains the scar as well.
Yeah.
Later on in his life, he became a Czech player, pretty good at that, mathematically genius, and he got his way out of the ghetto. And so his life changed. He started laundering money for terrorist organizations, and he didn't really care about who they killed and why they killed them, but as long as he could make some money.
So he's just a greedy bastard. Because
he's a greedy bastard. He's probably a mirror of certain companies, certain countries today that is actually benefiting from war.
Right. Now, do you think he's afraid of Bond or intimidated by him? Because I know that in this particular story, Bond is not yet Bond, James Bond. He's growing into that.
I wouldn't say he's afraid of him, but he's very annoyed with him. I mean, my character has been hiding in the shadows for many years and been doing fine. And all of a sudden, this guy drags him out in the light, and it doesn't suit me. So I have to fix this problem,
Yeah, now I understand that poker became a bit of a way of life on the set.
Yes.
Who's the better poker player, you, Daniel Craig, or Michael Wilson, the producer? I heard he's quite the card shark.
You brought Michael into that one as well.
I had to go there.
I would say it's a draw between me and Michael, and Daniel is not even close.
No, really?
No, he's fine. He's good. He didn't play that much with us because he had an early rise every morning, 5 o'clock. So we were allowed to play.
I heard you guys cut out at one point in the Aston Martin, just you and Daniel Craig.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah.
Then we were two boys in our best age.
Yeah.
Aston Martin, what do you know, we have to drive it.
Now, do you think that is Le Chiffre, outside of Bond, I mean, outside of Blofeld, he's the villain who's left the biggest impact, in this case, literally, on Bond. Do you find that he's the kind of the prototypical Bond villain? He's kind of the guy that all the other villains seem to have kind of been shaped by, in a way.
Oh, it's hard for me to say. I mean, the Bond villains have been shaped by many things: the actors, the director, the scripts, and the time it's taking place in. And there's been very different films through the decades. So I would say this is the Bond villain for 2006 for this specific film, and it will change again.
Now, finally, I understand that you made it a point not to read the book during the. Have you read the book since?
I haven't at the time, but I will do it later.
Here. This is my own personal copy.
Beautiful.
Read it on a plane.
Thank you. Is this a gift?
I'm serious. Yeah, it's all for you, man.
Fantastic.